Hello everyone, good day and welcome to Linda K Info. Please do well to subscribe to our channel, comment, like and share. The headlines: Minister CDS probes 6-year detention of naval rating. Troops neutralize several terrorists in Niger State. Police repel attack on Imo Divisional Police Headquarters. APC PDP clash over rigging plot in Edo. Federal government no work no pay threat insensitive, says NAD. And on the foreign scene, US media named suspect in assassination attempt on Trump. Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger to unveil new passports. And now the news in detail. The Minister of State for Defense, Bello Matawalle, and the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, have directed an immediate investigation into allegations that a naval rating seaman Abbas Haruna has been in detention for nearly 6 years. Haruna's wife had, while featuring on a radio station in Abuja, accused the military authorities of unjustly keeping her husband in their custody for almost 6 years. Reacting to the allegations, Matawalle, in a statement by his personal assistant on media, Ahmad Danwoodil, said no officer should be subjected to undue hardship or wrongful treatment. Similarly, the Defense Headquarters, in a statement by the Director of Defense Information, General Tukur Gusau, said the military was committed to upholding fairness and justice. He assured all that the outcome of the investigation ordered by the CDS would be made public. In a major victory against insurgency, security forces have successfully neutralized a group of terrorists during a confrontation in Bassa village, Shiroro local government area of Niger State. The gallant efforts of the troops prevented the attack on the community, resulting in the elimination of several insurgents. Footage from the operation shows the aftermath of the clash, with the bodies of the terrorists who had engaged in the attack on display. This operation comes as part of ongoing efforts to secure vulnerable communities in Niger State, which have been facing threats from armed groups. Local sources confirm that the presence of military forces in the region has significantly bolstered security, and this latest success underscores the readiness and effectiveness of Nigeria's armed forces in repelling insurgent threats. Meanwhile, operatives of the Imo State Police Command have repelled an attack on the Njaba Divisional Headquarters by hoodlums suspected to be affiliated with the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB and its armed militia, the Eastern Security Network ESN. According to a release signed by the command's public relations officer Henry Okoye, the attackers, arriving in 3 SUVs, launched a violent assault on the headquarters with sporadic gunfire. Okoye noted that the State Commissioner of Police, Aboki Danjuma, is currently leading an intense operation to apprehend the fleeing suspects. The police commissioner lauded the brave efforts of the operatives and assured the public that the command remains committed to enhancing the state's internal security and will continue to take decisive actions against any threat to public peace. You would recall in early September 2024, gunmen killed 2 vigilante members guarding Isia Lambana local government area headquarters and a policeman after setting ablaze the Obowo police station in the state. And away from that story, ahead of the September 21 Edo State governorship poll, the ruling party in the state, the People's Democratic Party, and the opposition All Progressive Congress APC are locked in a heated battle following allegations by the former governor of the state, Senator Adams Oshimole, had concluded plans to rig the election in polling units around his hometown in Iyamo. The State Commissioner for Communication and Orientation, Chris Nehikari, stated this during a press conference in Benin City the Edo State capital, on Sunday, claiming that the same scenario played out in the last election in 2020. Nihikare alleged that state government had uncovered massive production of marks in police uniforms by APC agents to veil their thugs, to disrupt voting processes in units and wards where they knew they stood no chance of victory. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission on Sunday dismissed calls for the redeployment of the Edo State Resident Electoral Commissioner Anubum Onuoha ahead of Saturday's governorship election. On Thursday, Edo State PDP Chairman Tony Aziegbemi, in a protest letter to INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, called for the state rec Professor Anubum Onuoha's immediate redeployment, citing concerns over his past role as Commissioner and Special Advisor for Lands, Survey and Housing under Nyesom Wike's administration as Rivers State Governor. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors has described as insensitive the federal government's threat to deduct 7 days' pay from doctors' salaries for going on strike to demand the rescue of their colleague kidnapped in December 2023. The Vice President of NAD and Chairman of the NAD Medical Education Committee, Dr. Kefas Wida, who spoke to newsmen on Sunday, added that the doctors were unmoved by the pay deduction threat. The resident doctors had recently embarked on a 7-day warning strike to demand the rescue of their colleague, Dr. Ganiyat Popola, who was kidnapped almost 9 months ago at the National Eye Center, Kaduna. In response, the federal government expressed disappointment at the doctors' decision, stating that they would lose 7 days' pay. And on the foreign scene, the United States media has named Ryan Wesley Routh as the suspected would-be assassin of Donald Trump. U.S. media said it was Routh who was arrested after U.S. Secret Service agents opened fire on a gunman carrying an AK-47 style rifle near the boundary of Trump's Florida golf course, where the former president was golfing on Sunday. The suspect had bolted out of the shrubbery he had been hiding in and escaped in a black car before he was tracked down by authorities. According to reports, Routh was a self-employed affordable housing builder in Hawaii who had an arrest record spanning decades and regularly posted on politics and current events, including sometimes criticizing Trump, the Republican presidential candidate. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger will soon launch new biometric passports. Mali's military leader, Colonel Assimi Goïta, said on Sunday as the junta-led states look to solidify the alliance after splitting from regional bloc ECOWAS. The announcement came a day before the three states are due to mark the 1-year anniversary of the alliance's creation. The three Sahel nations, all under military rule following a string of coups since 2020, joined together last September under the Alliance of Sahel States (AES) after severing ties with former colonial ruler France and pivoting towards Russia. In July, the Allies consolidated their ties with the creation of a Confederation of Sahel States, which will be chaired by Mali in its first year and groups some 72 million people. Thank you. That's all we have for you for now. Thank you for sticking around. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Bye for now.